Let's take a live look right now to vigil for Yashanee Vaughn, close to where her remains were found last week on Rocky Butte in northeast Portland. Today, those remains were positively identified as Yashanee's. Police believe she was murdered 4 months ago today.
And in a very emotional visit, Yashanee Vaughn's grandmother took Katu's Megan Kalkstein to the very site where the 14-year-old girl's remains were found.
And Megan, that has to be terribly difficult for Yashanee's grandmother.
It really was, you guys, between the smell that was still in the air up there, but also the realization for Ronelda Hayes at just how close Yashanee's body was actually to the road here, to Rocky Butte Road. It was simply too much for her. She had to walk away at one point. This is only the second time she has been to this site. She wanted to take us there today. You can see behind us, people are gathering for a vigil, what will be the last vigil here on the 4th-month anniversary of her disappearance. And Ronelda Hayes says that they are not saying goodbye. So it's just before the tunnel up here.
Right at the tunnel.
It's not a long walk, but it is an emotional path.
I can't grasp it.
Helping hands from relatives guide us over the hurdles.
You sure you don't want to?
Not far past the debris, the site is almost out in an open path.
We've been here all this time looking all around, and she's right here. It's really sad.
A shirt and balloons now mark an area that was a mystery for 4 months.
We wouldn't have never found this.
You
Never.
don't think so?
No. Right there on the slant going down the hill.
On this slight slope, Ronelda Hayes says searchers found her 14-year-old granddaughter.
He had covered her, he had buried her here.
Yeah, she was buried here. And that's what took them so long to get her out, because of the angle that she was in.
After her remains found, a pastor said a prayer and planted this rose bush for Yashanee.
Why'd you guys plant that here?
In memory of Yashanee, and so it'll always grow and flourish into beautiful beds like she was.
A memory this grandmother is trying to preserve, despite the pain obviously still so fresh.
But right now I have to make sure everybody's okay. Most of all, Shani.
Yeah.
Gotta go.
Okay. You can hear as she walks away there, just a very difficult situation for her again, but one that she wanted to show us. She wanted to bring us up there to see where she was laid up there. And you can see a lot of people out here gathering at this scene. This, they say, will be the very last vigil that they will have out here, not as a way to say goodbye, but really as a way to bring her finally back home. We're live in Northeast Portland. Megan Kalkstein, K2 News.